Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You are watching Hannah Davis Golf, and today I am in sunny Egypt. I'm down here at Soma Bay Golf Club. So in today's video, I am actually going to do a tutorial video because down here they have a fantastic short game area. It happens to be, I think, the best short game area I have ever seen. It's insane, quite frankly. So let me go and show you what it's all about. So the short game area is called the scoring arena, and as you can see here, there are 27 different shots that you can play here. So every zone is set up for a specific shot. So for example, here we've got the lob area, number 22. So on the map, that is just here, and the whole area is designed specifically for you to practice that one in particular shot. So the plan today is I'm going to head out there, I'm going to find a few different shots and just explain how you should play them. So the way that this short game area has been designed, it's been designed so it sits down in the ground. We've got embankments all the way around to protect you from the wind. Shot number one, do you want to learn how to flop it like it's hot? So here are your quick guides of how to set up for a lob shot, because it is very similar to how you set up for a bunker. So first things first, your feet should be wider and the ball position should be forward, so it's just inside the left heel. Secondly, you want to then put the club shaft so it's a little bit lower, so your hands move closer down towards the ground, and then I want you to open up that club face. So opening up the club face, I don't want you to just take your grip and then just open the face, and I definitely don't want you to sort of lean your hands back to open the face as well. Put the club on the ground, twist the club face open, and then take your grip. Otherwise, if you take your grip, twist it open, as you make contact, the club will just come back square and the loft will just be as what it is on the golf club. So just remember that it's so important because so many people forget to do that. So we're going to put the club on the ground, twist it open, then take your grip. For the golf swing, all I want you to feel is that the club head passes your hands. Now, another key point is to feel like the club face is pointing to the sky at all times. This is important because it's going to keep the loft on the club face then, which for a lob shot, we need loft. Guys, don't forget speed. We need acceleration through the shot, so please don't quit on it. Trust you can do it. Get the speed going, and it should look something like this. And ooh, there we go. So we've come up to zone 25, which is set up for a chip and run, but just not a normal chip and run. We've got a downhill chip and run. So as you can see here, it's all a little bit downhill, and then we've got this run off here down towards these flags. So the beauty of it here as well, there's loads of different distances, so you're not going to get the same chip and run every single time. So you can practice from various different flags from the same position, so you get the same downhill roll, which is pretty cool. I've never seen that before. I'm going to go for this flag right here. I've got my 8-iron. Let's do this. The safest short game shot you can play is the chip and run. Now, the reason for this is you're going to go in with a lower lofted club, so your swing will be massively reduced to a normal chip or pitch. So what this is going to do, is going to make everything just a little bit more consistent because the swing's so much shorter. So I'm going to talk you through the setup first of all. Now, what you need to do with this is, it's still a short game shot, so everything needs to be minimized. So your feet need to be closer together, you want to stand a little bit closer to the golf ball, just sort of suck everything in. Because you're only going to be doing a short shot, just think short shot, we're going to do a small stance. Secondly, we want to keep the ball low. We want to get it just popping over the fringe here, which is why you're still going to have a little bit of loft on the golf club, just to give it enough to pop over here, get the ball rolling, keep the ball on the ground rolling. That's why it's so safe. So to do this, we're going to have the ball position slightly back in your stance. So a normal chip shot being in the middle here, we want to shuffle a little bit forward just to make that ball be just inside of your back foot. From here as well, you want your hands to be slightly forward pressed. Both of those things are going to de-loft the golf club, get the ball moving low. So the rule of thumb to go by is the ball is going to be in the air about 1/4 and roll for 3/4. Now, all you need to do from there is the swing with the chip and run is exactly the same every single time. It doesn't matter how far the shot is, we are still going to keep it feeling more of a knee to knee swing. And it's actually going to feel quite like a putting stroke. How you can get the ball moving various distances is just change your golf club. How simple is that? You just need to learn one swing, change your golf club to get the different distances. The thing you need to check, and it is vital, because the ball is going low, you still need to read the green. So the station we're at now is number 25, so that is a chip and run, but it's downhill. So say if your normal chip and run shot was with an 8-iron, because it's downhill, just change to a 9-iron. It's going to just not roll out as far. The other thing I like to do is, because I want to control the shot still, just grip down at the bottom of the club. Club then itself will feel very much like a putter. And it's just straight back, straight through. Just popped it, it's just gone over the fringe here now. It's going to roll out. And then you just let the green do its thing. Wow, that had some swing on it. So that green is fast. We're on shot number 3, and what I'm going to talk you through today is you've obviously hit a good shot into the green, but it's just missed to the side. So in this instance here, your ball's in a fluffy lie, and in the fluffy lie it could also be sat down a little bit. So we've got fluffy lie, fringe, green, quite flat. So instead of running and grabbing a wedge, why don't we try the option of going for a fairway wood or a hybrid? Now, you're probably looking at me going, why would I do that when I'm chipping? Well, the reason is because the sole is thicker, it will glide through the grass way easier than an iron would. And that, for this lie, is absolutely perfect. So, I'm going to go for my hybrid because it's not too much of a bigger shot really. So we've gone hybrid. The setup for this is quite simple really. It's not that much different to more of like a chip and run style shot. So first thing I want you to do is when you set up, instead of setting up like a normal hybrid, let's just get the club shaft so it's a lot more upright. It could feel quite awkward this, but you do need to get the club shaft more upright. From there, just play the ball position quite central really, and grip down at the bottom of the club. This club is really long to be chipping with, so you want to make it as short as possible. So once you've got the club there, just shuffle in a little bit more. Now it's going to feel very much like a putter. So the option is, you can either grip it like you would do a putting stroke, or just grip it normally. I personally like to grip it more normally, but I do more of a baseball style grip, so that's why I do that. And then from there, all you need to do is straight back, straight through. Straight back, straight through. You're literally letting the loft on the club just pop the ball just out the fluffy stuff and get it rolling as much as possible. Don't try and get the ball going in the air. You've got a hybrid, it will literally just roll across the ground, and it should look something like this. So this shot is far from spectacular looking, but it's going to be way more consistent hitting out those fluffy lies. And welcome to zone number 1. So this is the 4th and final shot I'm going to go through, and this is Hogs back. So basically the shot is what it says, it's just got a Hogs back, and then the pin is very, very close to the edge of the green, so it's so short-sided. I'm going to talk you through what Tiger has specifically said of how to play a shot that is short-sided from a really tight lie. And we all remember this shot, don't we? So the first thing that Tiger said you need on these shots is loft. We need some height. He feels that the heel is leading on the club and the toe is always hanging behind this and never shutting down. So the other way he's explained this is that he feels that the Huzzle is accelerating towards the ball and it gets faster the closer it gets to impact. So it's going to look a little bit more like this, and it's going to keep the loft on the club face rather than this. It's going to basically stop you flipping that club face close, de-lofting it and getting the club face pointing off to the left. So what these things are going to do is going to get you using the bounce of the club correctly as well as keeping the loft on the face. So I want to add one more thing into that. So I want you to feel exactly what I've just said and obviously Tiger's top tips, but I want you to get your body moving towards a target, because whilst chipping, a lot of people forget to do that because they're so much thinking of where the ball's got to go, the distance control, to control it with the hands. It becomes very scoopy and very, very messy. So I want you to get your chest and your belt buckle pointing towards where the ball should be going. And it should look something like this. Here we go. The facilities down here are absolutely epic. We've got the driving range behind me. I'm walking over to the putting zone now. We've got that unbelievable short game area. It's insane, guys. And the coolest part is you can actually play on here all day and all night if you wanted to, because we have got the full floodlit area. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that useful. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you all very soon.